How's it going, folks? I was just planting out some seedlings in the aquaponics and it dawned on me a technique we use over there to clean off the roots before planting out seedlings also has a use in the soil patch as well, so I thought I'd bring you along and give you a bit of a look. So what we have here is some Werikanawi. I think that's how they're pronounced, dwarf tomatoes. I pretty much all planted 3 seeds in every cell here. The early dwarf totem, they're the only one that were flops. I got Summertime Gold and Bundaberg Rumball out, but these guys here, all 3 germinated. So what I want to do is divide them. Normally when you get soil-based seedling starts like this, you need to tear the roots apart a bit. And I thought this is just a little bit more gentle of a way to be able to do it. Nothing, you know, too flash. It's basically a little tub of water. And squeeze the bottom of the punnet. Pull the seedlings out. Nice loose seedling mixture there. And give it a bit of a swish around in the water. Just with the fingers, gently tease the roots as well to get all the soil and bits and pieces in between out. So what this does is just hopefully untangles the roots a bit. Now what I found with the aquaponics one was if I put it back in the water and gave it a bit of a swish, the roots come apart, or the plant seedlings come apart very easily. So with these guys here, I'm just going to take off the lower stems and I'm actually going to plant them fairly deep in my little holes I've already prepared here. Make a slightly deeper hole there, just so the crown, or where the last leaf is about half an inch or 15 mil above the top of the soil. And there we go, he's all nicely planted out. Mulch him up a bit. Now with the other one, this one here doesn't look that crash hot, doesn't look that healthy. So what I thought I'd do is I'd just throw him in the hole with the other one and just take his leaves off. Actually, he's a bit too short. And just take him out, I think. Same thing with this one, take off all the lower stems, or leaves, sorry, and then plant him out in this hole over here. Pop him in, backfill, and there we go. All too easy. So now with the leftover water, just water them in a bit. And the compost and sand mix can go around them as well, no point in wasting that. And there we go, seedlings in the bed. I'm going to take pity on this guy and go pop him in the aquaponics, I think. Just can't help myself. So there you go, just a quick little easy tip. People probably already know of this and use it, but I just thought I'd post a little bit of a clip on it, might help someone out. So it's been about a month since these guys have been put in the ground, and I thought I'd just do a bit of a comparison between these guys and some that were planted out in the aquaponics, using the same technique just to wash the dirt off their roots. These two here, these guys don't have a compadre in the aquaponics as such, not in one of the flood and drain beds, just that little slow looking seedling that I rescued. But this guy down here, these summer golds, these guys here do have a mate that came from the same lot of seeds in the aquaponics. So I thought I'd compare those guys. And also too, there's 3 Italian parsleys down there, and also a couple of stumpy looking sweet basils that have been hit by the bugs. And down the front here we also have a couple of thyme. There's one thyme here and another one here that has been smashed by the bugs. Now these guys here are in a bed that was rested over the majority of summer. It had probably around about 3 to 4 inches, or 750 to 100 mils worth of horse manure put over the top, and just over in the aquaponics. And this is the Summertime Gold potato leaf dwarf variety tomato that was planted out at the same time in the aquaponics. Now as you can see, this fella is absolutely loving it in here. The thyme is looking a lot better than either of the patches we planted out, and these 2 basil are kicking the other one's butts. We've harvested a few leaves off these guys for pizzas, haven't had a problem at all. They bounce right back. I don't mind bits that the bugs leave us. I mean, I don't really taste the holes they leave, so we don't mind using them. But nowhere near the damage that has occurred on the basil out in the patch. Same with the parsley. It's probably been hit worse than the basil in here, but I'd say it's the one that's doing so-so with the plant out in the soil. But these tomatoes, I mean, they're just kicking it, and so's the basil. We'll take you over and show you the little runt that I saved. He's just over here in this constant flow barrel. He's doing okay. Yeah, still looking a bit runtish, a little bit leggy, but then again he's in a shaded area. This is in a constant flow bed. There's water just basically flowing over his roots continuously. But yeah, he's only doing so-so. Nowhere near as good as the other tomatoes we have in here. So yeah, I'm just really impressed with the way that these guys go in the aquaponics. They've got nutrient and water available to them at all times, so you know, they can't really complain. They won't have the same nutrients as you do get in soil beds though, unless you add it in. These guys are only getting fed what's left over from the fish, whatever they don't assimilate from the fish food. So they probably aren't getting a diverse range of nutrients naturally as the soil patch, but I also add in a little bit of fertilizer, a seaweed based one. It's also got potassium just to help with the fruit set and all that sort of thing. So there you go, there's just a little bit of a comparison of some plants that went in at the same time from the aquaponics and the soil patch, and also too just a quick little method just to separate your seedlings so you don't waste any. So if you're a seedling junkie like me, you like to save every little seedling and find a patch for them. So anyway, I'll pretty much will leave it there. If you do have any comments, questions or suggestions, pop them in the comments section below and I'll get back to you where I can. Other than that, I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic one and this has helped someone out there. Cheers folks! Just a little bit of a tip at the end of this clip here. We've been finding this manure or poo all over the basil every morning and I couldn't find the grub. I just went and had a bit of a dig around the clay and look who's hiding under the clay. These guys are coming down and hiding under the clay every night to keep out of sight. So it might pay if you got some mystery bug damage just to have a bit of a look around the clay underneath the plant, and yeah, you might find the culprit. So this one's off to the chooks. Sorry butterfly or moth, but your chook food. Also thought I'd show you, we've got a nice little flower set on this summertime gold now, so looking forward to some fruit from this one. Cheers folks!